Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome to an episode of Dude You Never Told Me, a podcast about through two best friends. I almost said three again, but we're still again missing Devante, unfortunately.
Devante hates us still.
He's on vacation, dude. Let him live his life.
Is he? Is he on vacation for a whole? How long
Nah,
has it been?
bro, I'm back. What are y'all talking about? Welcome to Dude You Never Told Me, everybody. I'm back, baby. There's no Dude You Never Told Me without the third person.
Bro, what the heck? You didn't tell me that Devante was coming on. Did you know about this, Anthony?
Nah, I mean, he just hijacked our stream, so
I'm
we'll
back.
have to take
I'm
it.
back and I'm better. I'm on top of the world.
All right, so wait, were you on vacation? Hold on. What?
Well, let me do
I
my
need this
intro
story.
first. Now that the three of us are
Okay.
back.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, we got to redo the intro.
Welcome
now
to Dude You
we're
Never
back.
Told Me, a podcast about three best friends back together and enjoying each other's company, great distances. I'm your host, Anthony. With me are my three best friends, or two best friends, sorry, two best friends. We got Alex.
What's up, guys? We got him back.
Yes, and returning back, we got Devante.
I'm back, baby.
Back. He's better than ever. Devante, where you been, dog?
Man, I've been taking a bunch of naps.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I don't even sleep no more. I just take
Tired.
naps. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had a major life event. And so, without further ado, I'd like to get back into Dude You Never Told Me topics of what is some life events that have completely changed your life.
I feel like we just glossed over everything with what Devante's been going on with, but sure, we can talk about.
Hey, man,
life.
Well, why don't
I'll
you
encapsulate
start?
it with
Why,
this.
why don't you start? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, I can.
What's your? Why are you talking about life-changing moments?
Man, so I just had no, I didn't have my wife had a baby.
So y'all had a baby.
We had a baby. Well, came out of her.
Yes, that is how it works. But it does take two to tango.
And so I just had a baby, and thank you, a baby boy. Baby boy. He
Let's
is a month old,
go.
and he's thriving, he's growing, he's doing great. And the reason why I asked that question is because there's instances in my life that have completely changed my life, and having a baby is definitely one of them.
Have you gotten
There's-
poop on your finger yet?
I have
Anthony, it
gotten
happens,
poop on my
bro.
finger. I have gotten poop on my finger. I've gotten peed on as well. My wife, on the other hand,
Yup,
Wakanda,
yup.
she has gotten pooped on way worse than I have.
Oh,
And he pooped on the wall. You know, it just kind of splattered everywhere. And
holy crap.
I wasn't awake for it. She
Judge
had
her.
to
You have a kid too.
she had to
I've
go.
never had that happen.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. She had
That's
to go
why.
put him in the and give him bath time in the morning.
Oh
Like
my god.
I woke up and I was like, "What the heck happened?" And she's like, "Oh, you would not believe the longest morning." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So I missed the whole event, but
You
she went through the whole
asleep? Where were
process.
you?
Yeah, I was asleep,
Sleeping,
man. I had
sounds like.
Okay.
I had it was like 7 in the morning, and then I start work at 9. So like during that time, sometimes
Yeah.
I'll be able to get up and help, but that day I just was out. And so she took care of it. I was like, all
Holy
right, well,
moly.
that was a whole event. And so yeah, we have gotten some diaper accidents, some blowouts, definitely.
Blowouts
some
happen.
pee everywhere. Yeah. I
Did you
think
get
we're
the
putting on
little,
diapers wrong. I don't
You
know.
like the little umbrella thing or whatever it is for
Oh
baby
yeah,
boys?
it's called PPTP.
TP.
It's like this
I-
little.
I wouldn't
little
know because I
tent.
don't have a boy, but yeah, please. Sorry.
It's like this little. It's like this little tent, like a cone tent that you put over his pee in case he pee-pees. But I think it's a marketing scam, bro. Like, don't hate on them.
Yeah.
But I feel like in
Does
the
it actually
moment,
worked?
I don't know. I haven't used it because in the moment, I'm not thinking about grabbing, the PPTP and putting it on him. Like at that moment, I'm just like, oh, like stop. Like he's peeing everywhere.
Yeah,
So, so I'm trying to stop it. I'm just not thinking about, oh yeah, let me get this thing and put it on him. Like it's,
Oh my
it's just like,
gosh.
oh no, let me just stop it before it gets everywhere.
It's so
Um,
interesting hearing that story just because, having a daughter, none of that like shoots out at me. I don't have to worry about it. It's just, a little sweep. and
Y'all
clean.
just live in a different world than I do right now.
I know Anthony's like, what is going on, bro? What is going on here?
Like right now, I can empathize. I cannot sympathize.
Oh.
I don't know what y'all are going through.
When you go through it, we'll have this discussion again.
I'm
But-
sure I will. You know, every parent's journey is different. So
I'll let you change a diaper this weekend if you want, Anthony.
Hard pass.
yeah, you can go ahead and change the diaper, bro.
pass. I cannot emphasize how much I will say no to that. Thank you. Thank you, though.
Hey, when it's your own, it really is. It really is a thing, though. When it's
Right.
somebody else's kid, you're just like, nah, I'm good, dog. Like,
So
you know, them crying and whatnot.
100%.
But when it's your kid, you're just like, oh, my son or daughter is crying. Like, I need to do something,
Right.
you know?
So I imagine when you
Facts.
held your child for the first time, it was like that was the life-changing moment. You're like, this is a new chapter in my life, and I'm
Oh yeah, I was like, there's no going back from this. Like once you have
Facts.
a child, like there is no turning around. Like this is your life, you know.
It's like when AI got introduced, the genie was out the bottle, or in this case, your son out of your
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah, they're just a part of your life 24/7 now. Like at first it didn't really hit me because
Right.
it's just like it's just something new, you know. It's a new rhythm of life.
New normal.
And then he starts crying, and then you're like, oh yeah, I need to do something about this.
Mhm.
And until that moment, you're just living life the way that you have lived life. Like everything has been about what you want to do, what you're doing. Just think about maybe you at the most your wife, you know, and after that you're just like, all right, everything else is whatever. But now it's like, oh, there's another human in my life that I need to take care of.
And it's like they need you 24/7 at this stage of their life.
Yes, 24/7, 365. Like, man, it is nonstop.
My wife calls that stage slug mode, where they truly are dependent on you for everything.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
But then they
truly
also
are.
don't do much, right?
No,
Like,
they just
Facts.
sleep,
just
they
there.
whine. Yeah,
Yeah.
unlucky for us, he's kind of a crybaby. So he's
That's okay.
get ready,
Baby
Anthony, for the
dogs.
get ready, Anthony, for the he starts
Ye-
crying.
You'll see, Anthony. Some kids cry a bit more than others, and some will cry just like, you know, I would call it a normal amount.
Very curious how my dog is going to react to like babies in the house and crying in the house.
You know,
'Cause he's the only crybaby in my house right now.
Zuko doesn't even whine, or he doesn't even bark. You know,
Yeah.
He whines for sure. He does not bark though.
Well, yeah, you're right. He does
True.
whine, but he doesn't bark, which I'm really grateful for, because I was like, if he's
It'll
not
be fun.
barking, he won't startle the baby.
It'll be fun to see how he interacts with our kiddos, with the infant and then like a young toddler.
I'll be dead honest with you guys. He's gonna lick your child.
Oh,
I can
man.
believe it. He kept on licking us.
Yeah.
I'll have to try to make sure baby girl doesn't get knocked over too much.
was-
Might need to
so-
put knee pads on her.
I brought my dog over to family Thanksgiving one time, and my cousin, like, she doesn't have she has kids, but they're not like little. They're like, I think the youngest maybe like 6 at the time. And the middle child, he was like, he's not used to having like a dog closer to his size. They have a family
Oh.
dog, so the dog's like a Chihuahua mix. So the
Oh.
dog's tiny. And so here comes Zuko bounding forward.
Yeah.
And
Zuko's huge.
he's not, and with Zuko, if you run, he thinks you're playing. So he will chase you,
Mhm.
you know, very playfully. But
Oh,
for a kid who's like 8 years old, you see like a dog
probably gets terrified.
that's probably the same size as you, weight wise, if not heavier, chasing you. He basically just curled up into a ball, laid on the ground. And Zuko's like, "Oh, your face is
Even
available for me to
better.
lick." He's just
Even
like
better.
started licking his face, and I was like, "That's what you." I mean, that's I
At least
warned
Zuko's
you.
so nice, though. You know, he doesn't bark. He licks you. That's the least of our worries.
Right.
Don't worry, I will keep an eye on Zuko, making sure he's not too rambunctious. And then the
It's
previous
okay.
family,
My
we
daughter
got
has
him
a
from-
big dog too, you know.
The previous family where we got Zuko from, they had like little kids as well. So he is.
Oh, he might be used to it.
He has seen little kids. He does know
Yeah.
how to interact with them. So it's just really interesting to see.
How old was he though when they were with those kids? 'Cause I thought you got him when he was a puppy.
I got him when he was 5 months, so he saw them when he was like 3 months onward.
Okay, so it's been a hot minute since he's interacted like little
Yeah, but
kids.
I mean, I bring him over to my other friend's house, and they
Okay.
have friends who have kids as well. So he's seen
Okay. Okay.
little humans before.
Yeah, I got you.
That's another thing is we have two cats, and so at first Popa, our bigger cat, that man was so
Pope, Pope.
jealous. Popa was so jealous, man. He would walk around, and everywhere
Oh,
that we put baby boy in, like the cradle or
yeah,
the bassinet, like Popo would jump in and then act like that's his territory, and I'm just like, Popo, get out,
bro.
you know.
Yeah.
Or the little bouncer, like
Oh,
he
yeah,
loves the
yeah.
bouncer, and so all these things. But then now they both gotten used to him. It's been a month, and so
Even
they both
Bickle.
gotten used to him. Yeah, even Bickle. Bickle at first was he would come around and he'd kind of like look over, and see. And
Yeah.
then but last night finally like I was holding baby boy and then he came over, Bickle came over and laid down with me. So I was like stuck on the couch like at the cat, and I had baby boy in my hand. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just stuck here. Walking and walks over and she's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I can't move.
They just want
Yeah.
quality time with you, Devante. That's the one thing that like those like books teach you for like if you have a pet to introduce your pet to your child. It's like you gotta make sure your pet doesn't feel like they're being replaced.
Mm,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so other than they'll pretty much like be well acclimated to having a kid around. They don't see it as like a threat for your attention.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Michelle and I was talking about like when we have a kid, we'll still make sure that Zuko gets his like daily walks. We'll make sure that like he gets his family cuddle time and his family just hang out time. That's also equally important.
Right. Right.
Yeah. For
Oh,
new parents, I do want to say like, I'm still a new parent, but I think it's very important to remember that being a parent is just another title. Like there's still the office Devante. There's still the dude you never told me Devante. There's still the Devante. There's still the dad Devante. There's the friend Devante, the son Devante, right? Like it's just another added title. But at the end of the day, like I'm still Devante. And so still be yourself, still do, the things that you want to do. I mean, to an extent, of course, because you want to take care of your child. But
yeah.
I think it's totally okay to still relax and be like, hey, I want to watch it. I want to watch my show. I want to play my game. Yeah, just take an hour to do so. It doesn't always have to be
If you
my son
can.
or daughter. Yeah, if you can. But I think it's important to de-stress and relax.
Mhm.
So
Facts.
that's my biggest life change that I've had
Recently.
recently,
Yeah.
and it's look going forward. I'm excited, and I'm so blessed, that he's in my life, and I'm excited to see how much I grow watching him grow. How much I grow as a not only a parent but as a person. Because it takes so much patience, it takes so much self discipline and selflessness to raise a child. I feel, and so
Just make sure your boy keeps his hands off my girl.
there'll be no problems with that.
Children, they're babies, Alex.
One day they won't be.
Um, you'll have
I'm just
no issues with
playing.
that. They'll be cousins. That's kind of weird.
Hey, cousin.
Yeah, but
Right.
they're not blood, so they still could,
Nah, bro.
uh,
That's in black culture. If in black, this is black culture. Like I have non-blood related like friends that I call family. Nah,
yeah.
bro. That's like we've known each other since we were like babies. Nah, bro. They're just cousins now.
Hey man,
Your cousin.
I appreciate everything you say. They're gonna have minds and thoughts of their own, so we'll see how they turn out. As long as you and I take care of them and raise them right, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be Alex, Uncle Alex, and Uncle Anthony. He has yet
Just
to
like
meet Uncle Anthony.
Yes. I mean, granted, it's been like a couple weeks, so I think I give me
He,
some
he, he
slack.
yeah, but he's
um,
he's met Uncle Alex
That's good. I'm
yeah,
glad.
and
just
my other friend that you guys know, Uncle M.
Mhm.
Uncle him. Yeah. Just remember, Uncle Anthony, he ain't gonna be holding your boy for a while because that man, he don't like to hold no infants. He hasn't even held my baby girl yet.
Yeah, the other day I met up with my friend who also just had like her daughter, and like Michelle like, do you want to hold? heart? I'm like, no, I'm okay.
Wait, did Michelle hold him?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. So Michelle, it's
Michelle's
just you.
amazing.
It's
Michelle's
just
amazing
you.
with babies.
Yeah, Michelle's held my baby girl.
Yeah, Michelle is phenomenal with babies. She's phenomenal with kids. She's
Okay.
good at everything.
You will be
what you
too,
got
sir.
against infants? What you got
You
against
will
infants?
be too.
It's the anxiety because like I see them as so and like every parent has told me the exact same thing. So I know exactly what you're gonna tell me. But I'm so scared of like hurting like a child, like a baby. I don't want to
That's
hold
valid, bro.
I don't want to like bump their head somewhere, all that kind of stuff. And I know babies like they become durable, right? They're not like a fragile like egg where a single bump like ruins them forever.
Yeah.
But, like that's my
No,
genuine fear.
that's
Yeah,
a valid fear, bro. That was mine too.
You know, my kid's like
It still is
18
mine.
months now, bro. Like, she's not even an infant. You could
Yeah,
hold her
she's
and be fine.
I'll pass. Thank you though.
Oh, man.
Wait till I have my own kid, and then I will maybe feel more comfortable holding your kid.
She'll be like
Maybe.
I can't wait
10
to
by
hold your
then.
kid. Can't wait to
Oh.
hold Anthony's kid.
It was funny because like my friend was telling me a story where like one of her friends actually like was like trying to get put the kid in the car seat, and she bumped the kid's head against the top of like the car door.
Ooh.
And they're like she's like maybe cried a
She's
little
like-
bit, but like it
Yeah.
wasn't like life threatening. He was like it happened. So like my friend's telling me like Anthony, it happens. You're going to accidentally like bump them somewhere.
Yeah.
Like it's just how it is.
Heck, you know what my baby girl does? At night, if she doesn't want to sleep and I got her in the crib and I've stepped aside to leave her alone, I'll literally hear thud, thud, thud. You know what that thud is?
Well,
She's
hitting
taking her head
against.
going like this against the crib. Thud,
To escape.
thud, thud.
Damn, bro.
She just I think she's
She's in
just trying to
kitty
keep
jail.
herself awake. She does not like to sleep. That's her biggest thing. I think
she's,
last night I
born in
tried to get her
December,
down for
right?
2 hours. Yeah, she was
Born-
born December.
That's just Sagittarius.
Is
Freedom.
that normal? Y'all don't want to sleep?
Sagittarians are natural freedom loving people.
Okay.
They want to go out and
If you guys
the
are
world.
saying Sagittarius,
She doesn't like to
supposedly
be
mine is a
stuck in the
Gemini, so
I don't know what that means because I'm
Chelsea-
not a Gemini.
You can ask
I heard
Chelsea
that's
to help
some
with
stuff too.
Geminis.
But yeah, on with mine. What's you guys' life changing moments?
My life changing moment. You can go first, Alex. I think I know what yours is going to be.
I mean, I've already been talking about her, my baby girl, right? That's my big, most recent life changing moment. But I guess I've had her for 18 months now, so the growing pains lately have been watching her learning how to climb the couch and trying to do it on her own. And I probably need to get some things to put underneath the couch at this point because the other day she actually fell and I freaked out because I thought she was going to hurt. Like I watched it happen. I had my eyes on her and I tried to catch her. Unfortunately, did not. But the way she fell, she landed on her side. She did not hit her head at all. And I was like, oh, thank God. Like I was just so thankful that she didn't hurt her head. But
I thought you had
It's
one of
like-
those mats.
I do have a mat,
But just not under the couch.
it's not under the couch. It's under her playpen. So I think I need to get something for the couch now. I've actually been talking to Chelsea for a while about getting like a more open like baby gate type of thing where it like it'll kind of like cut off the room and that way she can have the freedom of walking in the living room. Just she
Baby
can't get
prison.
out. Yeah, it's a bigger like it's like making the room the playpen rather than just having her in a playpen specifically, and then taking the mat and putting it closer to the couch. That way, she does try to climb it. Well, now she'll fall on the mat and it'd be better. But that was one of the big things that happened recently. Um, I've been teaching her how to blow bubbles in the water.
nice.
She did it for the first time tonight. I didn't get to tell Chelsea yet, but I took a video. I think I kind of caught it. It's
Like
not
soap
too great.
bubbles?
No, like just in the water. Like so one of the first lessons you should teach your son whenever you're trying to teach him how to swim is how to blow bubbles. Obviously, that one will come a little bit later in time. Another good one is to
Just gonna
like
throw him in the water.
when you have bath time, just like have him just help him float like on his back and have him just get used to it. Be careful with the water getting in his ears. You don't want to get an ear infection, but otherwise, Like at first she's gonna be scared. He's not gonna like it. He's probably gonna cry, and
Just
eventually
like
over time,
everything
as you
else.
right over time, it's something that he'll get used to, and as you do it again and again and again, he'll start liking it. I did that a lot with my kiddo, and she's gotten better. I did kind of follow the habit though, just because Chelsea and I have decided that it's easier on both of us if she does bath night and I do bedtime. So I haven't been able to like keep up with that, so I have to rely on Chelsea to do it, but she doesn't always do it, which is fine. It just means that I need to rebuild that skill for her. And we got her recently like one of those little kiddie pools in the backyard. So
That's
uh
fun. It's been
yeah,
hot. It's been
yeah,
hot as hell.
yeah. We may go swimming this weekend, I hear. So you know.
Yeah, I'm bringing my swim
Y'all need
trunks
to
just in
help me
case.
like determine plants, dog. Well, that's tomorrow problem though.
Yes, yes. That's exactly what I was telling Chelsea. I was like, we're gonna probably need to talk about a lot of things for Saturday, but anyhow,
Hey, I'm bringing
that's
my
a later
swimming trunks,
conversation.
so
Sounds
So
good.
since both of y'all's like life changing moment was when you had your respective kids, do you remember the exact moment, like the first thought you had as soon as you're holding your child? Or do you think or would you say the life changing moment was when you found out about the pregnancy and found out that you're going to be the parent?
I don't think it really. I mean, I can't speak for Devante, but for me, it didn't really hit until I got to hold her. Like when I got to actually see her in person and hold her, that's when it became the most real. And then, kind of like what Devante said, like you don't feel like a parent those first couple weeks. You just feel like almost like a caretaker. And then it starts hitting you as the days go by. You're like, oh dang, like I'm this kid's parent. Like I'm their dad. It's so weird to think about, and like you hear those cries and you're just like, oh, it's my turn. Oh, it's mom's turn. Oh, my turn. Or oh, mom's in the bathroom. Okay, it's my turn again. Like just whoever's available. So sometimes it's turns, sometimes it's not always 50-50. That's one of the big things that you figure out very quickly. Like you can split duties. You can determine sometimes like it's better for one parent to do one task than the other. But yeah, it's just kind of managing what's best for the child, and very very
yeah, I
fun
like to breastfeed
process.
my child. That's my
Yeah,
task.
yeah, that's a test obviously we can't perform.
That's an intimate moment between Devante and
I was like, "Come here,
baby.
come here." He's like, "Nah, I'm good."
Oh
You gotta
man,
practice.
oh
uh, for
boy.
for me, it was yeah, for sure. It was when not necessarily when we found out, like it when we found out, we're excited, but we didn't know what the hell was about to happen. Like what to expect. Like it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, you're pregnant, and then you're walking in had a really, I don't want to say easy, but like a smooth pregnancy. Like she didn't have the typical morning sickness or wild cravings. It seemed pretty normal.
I hear
Um,
that's normal for having a boy.
a boy,
Yeah.
and
If your
so
wife has a morning sickness or just
it's like they're a girl.
that's the
Or
wives'
that's
tale.
the wife's tale, right? Yeah. But yeah, it seemed like it was going really well, and so everything was, it's like, okay, life is still normal, right? Like I'm still doing whatever I want to do. She's still doing whatever she wants to do.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it was probably the moment when I heard the first cry. Like when he came out and literally started crying, I was like, "Oh, this is it. This is this is for real, for real." Like,
Here
eh,
we
yeah,
go.
let's do this. Um, and this let's do this turned out to be we do this every day. Every
Yep.
day. And that man, he is a ticking time bomb. Like he or a ticking timer. I mean, bomb or timer, both.
Yeah, you
You
got it.
know,
Take time bomb.
both. Like poopy pants and every 3 hours, like he is on the dot. Like
Wait,
every 3 hours, he wakes up and he needs to be fed.
it,
And
are you guys doing every 3 hours, or is he wanting to be
no,
fed every
he's
3 hours?
waking up every three
Oh
hours, and so
wow,
I'm getting up every three
that's
hours,
impressive.
or she's getting up every 3 hours, and we're yeah, he is on the dot with it, and it
I am so sorry for you guys. We were for us, we had to because our doctor told us, so we thought we had to, but otherwise our baby girl would have slept longer. And I know another family friend who their son, he was doing like every 4 hours of sleep or 5 hours. So
Oh, wow.
I'm so sorry to hear that for you guys.
Yeah.
That's tough, man.
And so he's waking up every 3 hours, which is, I mean, for me, like I said, it's a nap
Yeah.
every night, bro. It's a 3 hour nap. And then I wake up for like an hour to 30 minutes to an hour. And then it's another
Yeah.
3 hour nap. And then it's like, 2 hours of sleep. And then I do it all again the next day, right?
Yeah.
Um,
What are you guys doing as far as sleep goes? Is it like, oh, okay, walking, I did it last, you go, or is it like,
so typically Anthony's like, damn, bro. But typically,
I will say, as I told my friend when I met her kid, you know, I am looking forward to being a dad. I'm looking forward to being a parent. I want to skip the first 4 years. I truly, truly do. I want to.
hey,
nah, I mean,
there is no fifth year without the first 4 years.
there
fast
is
forward.
actually, there
I wanna
is
fast
Devante.
forward.
It's called adoption. Hold on.
I
he
want to fast
could.
forward that
He said
time.
he wants to have his own child.
Right. It's like it's one of those things where like I know it's part of like being a new parent. You have to like their sleep schedule adjusting. Like these are the trials of having like a brand. Like
But you'll appreciate your child so much more after those first 4 years, bro.
I will
Like
say
you're
like
like, I did that, or you and Michelle did that.
right. I mean like people
Probably why it hits so
people-
hard when your kid makes a mistake, and you're just like, no,
Yes,
why did you
yeah.
do this? I told you better than
Right.
this.
I mean, people compare like having like a pet to like having like a child. People call it doggo parents. Like I truly feel that with like my dog. Like the first couple of months of Zuko, like that's when he and I bonded the most. Because I'll be waking up every single morning, going for like a 20-minute, 30-minute walk with him every single day. That's where he and I like truly bonded. So these moments
Don't-
you're having with your baby, like those are your bonding moments. Like you may like they do remember or they're starting to form that memory, that cognition of knowing who you are. So like looking back, when they're all in their 30s, they have their own kids, you look back like, damn, I remember when you were just a baby. You were like
Hey,
10
the only
pounds.
difference is your dog can't talk back to you. They start talking back. It's gonna be a whole different. It's
True.
gonna be a whole different attitude right there.
My girl's
You're
anything like me, I'm screwed.
But yeah, I mean, to get back to your question, man, it really was like the second that he started crying, that I was like, oh wow, this is quite different.
Your first
Um,
thought.
my first thought of being a
Thought was,
parent.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
different.
it's gonna be different.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
at the same time, I was like, thank God, you know, like thank God, because every marriage is different. For me and Wakana, we're like, all right, we got to this point. What's next? Like we're comfortable. We're in a routine of life. I guess for us, the next step was to have a child, right? And so we're like, all right, we're ready to have a child. We had a child, and now this is life. And I was like, thank God that he came out healthy, whole, and well. He got 10 toes, he got 10 fingers. He's growing just fine. He had lucky number 7 for his weight. So I was like, okay, like
Nice.
everything's going good. And so all I can say is, thank God that he is whole, and he's good right now. So that's
Absolutely.
probably the biggest thing that I felt at the hospital.
Yeah, no, definitely be very thankful for the health. That's the biggest thing to be thankful for. I won't go into details, but I think I told y'all a bit about my baby girl. She's very healthy. All I'm just gonna say is she's healthy. She should live to be a very healthy baby. She should live to be a very healthy woman growing up. You guys know what I'm talking about. Uh, for the audience, sorry, I don't feel like sharing, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep it as vague as that. And I was something I was very scared of when I found out, and I feel like I'm getting a little choked up actually talking about it. Um, and I'm just glad that I know that she's gonna be okay because she has an amazing mother who's gonna make sure that she's gonna know how to take care of herself. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it because I'm actually getting really choked up. But yeah,
Well,
Those deep
thank you,
connections.
yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Dad You Never Told Me with Alex and Devante. We're getting you live to Anthony. where
Back
he
to
will
me.
tell you about his life change.
My life
Yeah, let's
changed.
hear it.
Well, I mean, the easiest one I can think of is like when I met my wife. Like, if people say when you marry, your wife is very life changing, but I think for me it's a lot earlier because, you know,
So wait, when you met her,
yeah, when I talked to her
so
for the first time, like
so
when I
what
actually
was
had
what
the
was
conversation.
what was so? I mean, I feel like we've gone over this all so many times, like on this on Dude You Never Told Me, but this is the first time hearing this one. When you met her,
Yeah,
what
so
was so
y'all
different
kind of
from
know that
all the other girls? And it was like this instance was like you knew like, oh, this is the one.
so
you know.
you know how I'm like a serial monogamist, where like I truly like every
Yes,
time I
yes,
go
you
from a
are.
relationship, I go for to another relationship because I like being in relationships.
Hmm.
Um, when I talked to Michelle for like not like passive, like a deep conversation, like one-on-one deep conversations with her, in that
Yeah,
instance, I knew that I would end up dating this girl. I don't know how long we would date, but I knew instantaneously at that moment that I wanted to date her, and I'd never felt that way with anyone else I talked to. So I knew there was something
Wow.
special between me and her. And then that eventually ballooned. And there were moments where, like, looking back, there are moments in our dating like trajectory, our dating life that like we could have not ended up together, like married together.
yeah,
But it's because certain things happened. We like certain things were said, like we stayed together. And so like those are the moments I look back, being like, that was like a cross. We had an episode on crossroads of like, we went, if you chose this path, you went on a different route. For me, those like that was a moment where like, oh, if I had just not tried as hard, if I had not fought for the relationship that I had with Michelle, we wouldn't be together.
Mm.
yeah.
So it's the best answer of life changing moments when I met her, because I do think she has proved me maybe the better person that I am. I
Do you?
do attribute some of my ambitions to her because like whenever. So have y'all seen Simpsons?
Yeah,
Like it's like one of the first couple episodes where he finds out that he's having Maggie. He's still working at the nuclear
The
power
power
plant.
plant. Yeah.
okay,
He wants to quit, right? So like, I think it's like episode 3 or 5. It's at the early seasons where
okay.
he wants to quit, but he finds out that his that Marge is pregnant with Maggie, and so
Oh,
he
so now
has
he
on
can't quit.
he has on his wall in the nuclear office like, I do it for her. And it's just pictures of Maggie blocking out a sign that says like some rule for the nuclear power plant.
Yeah,
And that's what I kind of have in my office, where like in my office, there's a lot of pictures of Michelle, a lot of pictures of Zuko, and it's all in front of me. When I look up from my monitor, I see all the pictures of us together. And that's the reason why I do what I'm doing.
yeah.
I try hard at work because I want to like supply a good life for Michelle, supply a good life for my dog, supply a good life for my future child.
Mm.
So I think that is meeting Michelle was definitely a life changing moment.
It's family man
No,
Anthony.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I love that, man. That's why we're all best friends. Because I know Devante thinks just like that too. I know I think like that too. Like anytime I have a conversation with a manager about like, they'll be like, "So tell me a bit about yourself. Like what drives you? What do you want to aspire to be?" And blah. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to provide for my family. I'm trying to
He's
give
the
them a good
family guy.
life. Like, yeah, yeah, Family Guy, Simpsons, Family Guy. What are we gonna talk about next? South Park, or American Dad? Sorry.
Hey,
It's coming
we are
up.
shooting this episode right before
Yeah.
the semi quincentennial, which is I learned that is 250. It's semi
Oh,
quincentennial. So we are
yeah,
shooting
yeah.
this
We're hitting
before July
250.
4th. So we have two American dads here next to me.
Patriotic.
Good morning, USA.
Hey, we're gonna get
I
a
got a
copyright strike.
feeling
Don't
it's gonna
We're
be
gonna
a
be
wonderful
fined
day.
by someone.
That's fine. It's just me.
Those are my
Well, that's good,
life
Anthony.
changing moments.
Man, meeting Michelle, huh?
I did have a fun.
Love
I do
that.
have one that's like internal life changing, like not related to anyone.
Ooh, I
So
do
it
have a
was
Yeah.
question to ask you before you go into that.
Yeah,
Actually,
go
hold
for
hold
it.
that thought. So you mentioned like a lot of your relationships, and Michelle being the life changing one. Do you think that those relationships leading up to Michelle, like if you had met her before some of those, like earlier in life, do you think like you guys still would have had the lasting impact on each other that you have had, like where like you end up married?
I think so. I think it would just be a lot of more fights and a lot of other problems.
Growing
Because
pains.
yeah, I think the
Mm.
lessons I learned through those relationships, I would have to learn with Michelle, and that would have been
Mm,
something that like we would have to figure out together. Something I would have to figure out
yeah,
in therapy. Something I would figure out from like just a hard truth sometimes. So I
yeah.
think I very much believe in the world where every decision I've made led me to the current path that I'm on, and
Yeah,
I like where I'm going. So like, why would I ever go back and change it?
I like where you're going. You seem to be heading good places.
Trying, man. I'm just
we're
trying.
trying to we're trying to head to your place. you know.
I'm just
You'll
trying
be
to.
there.
I'm just trying to. I'm struggling to thrive over here.
well,
You're driving and striding long, bro.
sorry for interrupting your thought. What were you gonna say?
Nah, so when we were choosing our like this topic about life changing moments, I have a one that comes from like a high school. So this is like entirely purely in my mind set. Where so as you guys know, my dad passed away when I was like 6 months old. Like I did not know my dad,
Yeah.
and I carried that like sadness for like years. And so every Father's Day, truly, I was like sad every Father's Day because like you're seeing commercials about like how like, oh, here's what you get for your dad. My dad's dead. What do I get my dad? So it became
Roses.
like a hard thing that I carried for a long time. And no matter how much comfort that like people would tell me, like, oh, don't worry, your dad, is like in heaven looking down on you. Oh, like don't be too sad for X reasons. Like I still felt sad. Like yes, my dad's in heaven, but like he's not here.
Yeah.
There's a
Valid to feel
difference.
sad.
Yeah. So it wasn't until I got to I think it was during confirmation. So Roman Catholic, one of the sacraments is confirmation, where you affirm that you still want to be Roman Catholic.
Right.
And we had a conversation with like some I think group leader, and we're talking about I don't know how the conversation became guided to that area. We talked about like I talked about like, me not having a dad, and I felt very very sad about it. And she also mentioned that she did not have a dad, but for her circumstance, her dad chose not to be a part of her life. Her dad chose to walk out on her when she was young. And then that really struck me of like, yes, it's like, I'm sad that my dad isn't here, but my dad wanted to be here. He just couldn't be here.
Yeah.
And so that realization kind of changed how I saw like not having a dad.
Mm.
And so that really much changed my outlook on like the rest of my life. I no longer I carried that sadness still, but it wasn't a sadness of like I have less. It was just more of like a generic sadness. Where like I wish I knew my dad. I wish he was here. I wish he could see,
Yeah.
the person I am today, because it'd be really cool. I wish he could have met Michelle. It'd be really cool. But
Yeah.
I
I
don't
would have loved
carry
to
the
get to
sadness.
know him too. I would
Yeah,
have
we would
loved
have
to
been
see.
drinking Vsop and Heineken.
Apparently,
Absolutely.
my dad is a very traditional Vietnamese man, according to my mom. So would not be
Perfect.
surprised if we're just throwing back
I could
Aesop pennies.
I could imagine a world where it would have been us three hanging out, and then we look over to our right and our three dads all talking and hanging out. That'd be a sight to see.
I can see that
Maybe one day, you never know.
in heaven.
Exactly. You caught my drift.
Heaven here on earth coming. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Anthony, for sharing that, man.
Yeah. That was beautiful, man. I feel like we're just getting like all emotional tonight. Shit. Is there a full moon or something? Jeez.
We just missed each other.
It's been a while since
Yeah.
we've had two back-to-back episodes talking about Magic the Gathering. We gotta go back down to why we formed Dude You Never Told Me, sharing moments
Right.
like this.
Yeah.
Or share, and eventually we're gonna have more moments when y'all kids are grown up. When I have my own kid, we'll be swapping story left and right.
Yeah, this
so
is a glimpse into Dad You Never Told Me. It's gonna come.
like the evolution that we become.
But
Facts.
All right. Well, moving on to a more lighter topic. So recently in the news, I don't know if you've heard, but Take Two developer, like the one who's doing GTA, they're moving away from doing like physical copies of disc.
Oh, I think I heard that. Like they're putting out the actual the oh my gosh, the cup, like the what you would find the disc in. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I can't think of the stupid
Case.
name. Thank you. The disc case. And they're just putting in a code and it's just like, here you go, download. It's like
GameStop
why?
already does that.
Yeah, exactly. Why even distribute the case? Like just at that
I
point, just
open up every
put it
case
down.
and it's empty, bro.
So tell us more about that. It's an
No,
interesting topic.
that's just like a fact that like is happening,
Yeah.
and the world's kind of polarized about it, and maybe it's all of us millennials sticking to like, oh, I miss having a physical copy of something. You
Well,
don't feel that way?
it's not just the physicality of it. It's ownership, because a lot of these companies, like take Sony for example, I think they actually announced like yesterday. Today's July 2nd, or at the time of this recording. I believe they just announced that they're no longer going to continue doing physical discs starting in like 2028.
It's
And
cheaper for them.
It's cheaper.
sure, but
Cut-
like,
cuts the cost,
but
and
for the
That's
other
the
guys
argument,
like
movies.
right? But how much does it actually save? Probably saves a lot of money. Not gonna lie.
Hey man,
maybe, but
savings
like,
is savings.
for guys like us who buy games,
Gas is
do
not
you,
cheap.
to your right. But
Distribution costs. Yeah, I get you.
But the thing that I'm concerned about is like, using Sony again as the example, recently they lost some rights of some kind to some movies that you could purchase on their platform. And so they told that the account holders who owned those movies, who purchased them through Sony, they said, "Hey, we don't have the rights to this anymore. You can't watch these movies. We're going to remove them from your library." And it's like, what do you know? I bought this. I paid money to own this movie. What do you mean you're taking it away from me? Like, it is mine. And they're like, no, it's not. You signed an agreement that we can take this away basically whenever. So who's to say they won't do that with video games? If you're
It's the
buying
final
everything
agreement, man.
digitally, exactly. I won't, like, I have a whole bunch of physical games, right? It's like one day I could be in a world where I own GTA 6, short, right? And then Sony says, you know what? We don't like GTA anymore. You bought it through us. We're taking it away. Like, you can't play GTA 6 on your PlayStation anymore. Like,
And
it's
there's
like,
no refund.
right, exactly. There's no refund. And so it kind of becomes a world of, why should I even consider owning a PlayStation if I could just do everything digitally on my PC? You know?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean that's the argument. Most people have. We all have computers. We all buy games on Steam.
yeah,
When Steam came out, no one thought twice. I don't think
mhm,
anyone thought twice.
I
At least
mean,
we don't think twice.
a console is just a specified computer. Like we have computers with Windows, there's
yep,
computers with Mac. That's just the operating system. But a PlayStation is just a PlayStation operating system. The
mhm,
Xbox is a Windows Xbox operating system.
yep,
It's just all separated out into different consoles. But I mean, Xbox, they've already accepted it. You can, I mean, because they're Windows, right? You
yeah,
can play any Xbox game through Xbox Pass
Game
on
Pass.
your Game
Yep.
Pass on your computer. Sony, I don't think you can do that
Not
yet.
yet. I wouldn't
Yeah,
be shocked to see it.
and so maybe we're coming into a digitalized world. Like Anthony said, our generation, yes, like we used to go out to
With
GameStop,
DVDs, Blockbuster.
GameStop, Blockbuster.
yeah, and
I don't know if
camp,
y'all ever
right?
went to it, Hollywood Video.
Right. Yeah. We used to camp out and wait for a game to come out and have to get the physical copy in order to play that game. Like people would have to
Mhm.
go to GameStop, camp out, get the game, go back home, put it
Yeah.
into their console, play the game, right? Now it's just like, oh, I don't even have to wake up. I can pre-order it and then it's already
Re-download.
downloaded it
Yeah.
onto my console and then or maybe even pre-order, it's already downloaded, and then when 12 o'clock hits, it's like, oh, ready to play, right? But that's the generation that we're living in. Like that's the newer kids, like that's younger than us. They're everything's a microwave, everything's easier. Like it's just press and play. But for
Yeah.
us, we know what it means to own something, right? Like we know what it means to have something physically, tangibly say we bought this with our hard-earned money and now it's ours. But
Yeah.
like these kids these days, they don't care. They're just like whatever. Like
It,
if it's theirs, or if it's somebody else's and then they get it, they're like, "Oh, I'm just renting it." And then it's like you get all the play with no responsibility.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my stance on the whole physical versus digital media is Alex's point, like ownership. Like if you pay $6 for this game, you deserve to play it for however long as you want to. And then you have some games that like are like a live service game, and when the company goes down, they go bankrupt, they kill the live server. So now you just drop $60 on a game that you can never play again. That kind of
Yep.
sucks.
Like
Um,
Anthem.
yeah, like all Bioware of Anthem. So I think that's where I don't, digital media, physical media, we're at the point where streaming basically killed that. Took a dagger, killed it. Like people buy physical copies if they just want to have it for posterity's sake. But like, how many times are you going out and putting a Blu-ray play a disc into your Blu-ray player and watching a movie?
Exactly. You just go
Yeah.
stream it.
Go stream
Everybody
it from
stream.
somewhere.
Streaming definitely killed that.
And so, like, I think people have been talking about streaming games for like years now, and
Yeah.
now they're forcing people to say, "Hey, we're not doing disc anymore. We're not going to do any distributions anymore. Let's just go download a digital code. Here's the code." I mean, so
Mm.
I'm okay with it as long as I still get to own the game per se. Like, I want to own my copy of the game. I won't be able to
That's
play it
the
forever.
problem, though. I don't think we will. I really don't.
I mean, how much game time do you have now with kids? We had
Uh,
this conversation actually, Alex. How much
Yeah,
game
no,
time do
no,
you have
yeah.
actually got?
It's very sparingly for
Yeah,
sure. But I mean, I still find time here and there.
right. But if I were to
Especially
sold
for the
you,
games that I really love. Like, we got Fire Emblem coming out. I'm gonna be playing that out of
if I
that.
had to sell you that, hey, you pay $1 for every hour of game you play, would you take that? But you don't own the game. Would you take that offer?
Repeat the question.
Like, if I say, here's this game, you do not own it, I can take it away from you at any time, and when you play, you pay me $1 for every hour you play. Take that offer?
Would I take that offer? 1 hour for every. Okay.
If you're like a
Mm,
frequent gamer, that's
No,
a terrible offer.
no, because like if I'm playing games like Pokemon, I've put in hundreds of hours into that. I'm talking about like Smash Bros, bro. I think that's the most hours I put into any game, and it's like over 500. So
What if
no,
there's like a cap?
definitely
What if I
no.
say, once you covered this cap price, we're not gonna charge you anymore. But we still have the ability to take the game away whenever we want to.
No, if you take it away, whenever. No, you lose me at take it away whenever.
Server space, dog. Unless you want to buy your own server,
Oh my
which
God.
Nvidia will sell you for a nice premium cost if you want your own server.
An AI
Man.
server.
Actually,
pay
you,
you back.
bring up something that I wanted to touch on as well. With everything being digital, they better give us some damn big hard drives because 1 terabyte is like nothing now for these games.
You got to go
Nano chips,
buy.
dog. Have you seen them?
You got to
Wait,
go
you
buy
guys
the
go talking.
terabytes.
Okay, yeah, but that's the thing, right? You have to go buy the terabytes, which is when you.
It's not
when
that
you,
expensive though.
But when you start looking into it, it kind of is because 1 terabyte is 100-ish, right? 2 terabytes is about double, and then so on and so forth. It's like it
Where are you
starts.
getting?
It starts
Where,
getting
where are you
big.
getting your
the-
hard drives
The,
from?
the true future is cloud, right? Like
Cloud,
that is
yeah.
the
So
future.
you don't even need. Yeah, you can play it off your Game Boy, bro. Like you don't even need a supercomputer to
Right, like
play.
all
It's like
the game storage.
PS Vita.
It's on a separate server. You just download one game at a time. Hey, I want to play this game. Just download it. I'm done
Cloud
with it.
gaming
Put it back into
requires
the
some
cloud.
pretty strong internet connections, though.
Yeah.
Like you need to have very stable
Internet should be free for everyone. It's so quintessential now. It is truly a necessity in our modern day life.
You
In a
bringing that
first world
up,
country.
I agree. And actually, what's interesting? I've heard talks about AI becoming a service, kind of like the internet. Like everybody just has to pay it as like an additional fee.
Nationalize AI is what
I mean,
it's what both sides are campaigning for. Like both
It's
the
the
far
AI
right and the far
revolution,
left.
man. Industrial revolution. It was like the
Yes.
.com era. Next is AI.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a glorious time to be alive, and what a glorious time to be two new parents.
Glorious
kids
purpose
everywhere.
is all I'm hearing.
It's just iPad kids and
That's true. Going back to our initial topic, like life-changing moments, what do you think is going to be a life-changing moment for your kid? Like the first life-changing moment?
Oh, you mean like, so not AI, because that's going to be something that's part of their lives. You mean like what will be the next big change?
When they get introduced to AI, I'm sure it'll be revolutionary for them. Be like,
Yeah.
what is this robot friend that it's like assistant that's helping the house around?
Imagine if there's
think
like
is
a
gonna
robot teaching them at school, like they
and
get
they'll
rid
be
of
able to go to
teachers.
space casually.
That would be pretty crazy.
Like
Yeah.
for us,
Space is the new America.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's only been a
World,
hand, or not even hand, like less than 100 or no, a couple thousand.
Yeah.
I don't know, but only a few people have gone into space. And then our kids, I mean, that's like 50. I mean, even 30 years from now, right? Like, I'm sure that's gonna be like nothing. It's like, oh, of course. Like, what are you talking about, mom, dad? Like, you guys didn't go to space when you were kids, Like, it's like telling our parents, you don't use AI, like it's gonna be the same way.
Yeah. No, that could be true. It could be something that happens. I know they're already trying to talk about
Or
building colonies on Mars, right?
another one would be maybe physical money. May not be
Oh,
Oh
I'd
yeah,
say
that
may
one's
not be a thing. Like it might just
that
be digitalized,
that's
right? Like
already heading out the
crypto.
door. They got rid of the penny already. That's
Yeah,
step
that's
one.
what I'm saying. So like maybe tangible, like physical money will not be a thing by the time that they're able to go to college. Like, that's 18 years from now, right? They'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, what is $100 bill? Right. What is a quarter? Right.
That's in fact, you bring up jobs, it's like
I'm
what will
sure some
jobs
jobs will be gone too.
that's what I was about to bring up.
Like help service or call
The
desks. That'll probably be AI
so
automated.
you can now connect an AI to like your financial investment apps.
I
Like
got you.
it's in there. It's like it's a agentic. It's really cool actually. It's like an agentic like coding investor.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like like I know you guys. Michelle and I were talking about now that y'all are parents. Michelle and I were talking about when we want to start trying as well.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
one of the notions I had was like, we are on the cusp of like a new age. We are in this creative bubble of like AI has made creating, it has lowered the barrier of entry to creating something. And so like I want to ride this like wave. So like it's like, yeah, am I ready for a kid? Yeah, I am. I have a good support circle. I think I'm mentally ready enough. But do I want a kid right now? Like, I'm still unconvinced because I want to, like, having a kid, once you have a kid, like that becomes part of your life. As you said, it's a
Yeah,
life-changing moment. And
that
so, like,
is.
am I ready to make that change? Realistically, not yet.
I
You
will
gotta
say
remember,
this.
like
You've heard this answer, I'm sure.
we're all
No
getting
one is
older
ever
too.
ready. No one
Yeah,
is
nobody's
ever
ever
ready.
ready, and we're all getting older. I will say,
Right.
like, I'm glad that I have the body I have right now. Because if I was any older, like some of the things that you're holding a baby and trying to stand up is it's pretty hard, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie.
It's not that bad. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm
You're just
not as
getting
in
used
good
to
shape as you.
Devante. Your body's not used to that yet.
Like
Get that
get
muscle
yeah,
memory.
trying to, but like slouching over, getting up, and then like yeah, I don't know, just doing all that. Like I feel like if you're
I
older,
actually
it'd be harder. But
I actually like that. I don't know what it is, but I get really in tune with my body. I'm like focused. I'm like, okay, gotta move my back this way so that way I'm not gonna like move her the wrong way and wake her up. Okay, slowly move the leg. Okay, now do this,
but
do
we're
that.
we're
And I
s-
just
Alex is in sync with
no,
his
bro,
body. He's
not to
such a
everybody.
I'm like
perfectionist.
Spider-Man in
He's
that
like telling
moment.
his arms to do one thing, like, okay, your arms, you do this.
I mean,
Legs, you
note
do
to the
this.
audience,
Hips, you do that.
we're still 30, so
Hi, Key Anthony. That's exactly what's going through my head. I'm like, okay, hand, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Move.
we're still
Each
young,
body part has
so
its own little brain.
we had like an older person telling us this, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like of course, like it's easy." I'd be like, "Okay, well, maybe it's not," but like we're still young, we're still
Still young.
nimble, we're still able to move our body. But I feel like as you get older, like like our parents' age, like they need somebody. Like it's not as easy for them to get up, holding a baby, right? I mean, of
Hey,
course,
if you
valid
just
that
keep
they're
doing
50,
what you're
60, but
doing, I think you'll be fine. Me, I need to get more like you.
well, we're all different paces of physicality, but yeah, I'm struggling, all right, like, to get up, but like it's all legs. It's literally just all legs, bro.
Right. It's having a kid as you know is a life-changing moment. And so like everyone's journey is different, everyone's start time is different. I'm just saying that right now we're on the cusp of this brand new creative age. And I want the time to explore it and try to be part of this new era of creativity of like of going up. So that's why, if you ask why I'm not having a kid, why I'm not rushing to have a kid yet, that and like I've talked to my friends. Some of them say truly wait until you're really ready. Like you're never truly ready, but like if there's a percentage bar of when you're ready, you don't want to be at 40% ready and have a kid. It's probably not where you want this to start. You want to be at least like at the 75 passing
All
point.
I, all I will say to you as one of your best friends is I'm not going to tell you when to have a kid, but when you do, I'm going to be so excited for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not
Can't
gonna
wait to
dread having
become another uncle.
a kid.
Facts.
All right, and that wraps up this week's episode. Welcome back, Devante. great to have you back. Wonderful conversations.
Good to be back.
Miss it a lot.
Our trio is whole again.
And I want to give a
Holy-
shout. Sorry.
You did not just try to compare us to the Holy Trinity. Hello?
I was on auto.
Wait. Which one am I?
It does not matter. We're just the ADA Holy Trinity, bro.
Before we start comparing ourselves,
Oh my god.
I want to give a shout out to JT, our amazing graphic designer.
We're gonna get canceled by
Wow.
all the Christians now.
I want to give a shout out to Leviction for his intro, his outro music, and for our Gloomhaven music. I'll give a shout out to my two best friends here. It is always great having y'all back here again. All excited to see and talk to you guys every other week.
Dude,
Man.
speaking of getting canceled by Christians, did y'all see that BET Drewski skit?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? No.
All right. Oh.
You have to show it to me
All
tomorrow.
right. Well, we can't get canceled then. We can't get canceled. If Anthony's seen it, we can't get canceled.
Okay.
Don't
Oh,
forget to like, comment, subscribe. We are making clips. We're powering through them. Go follow our Spotify. Go follow our Instagram. Go get some nice throwbacks from previous episodes. Any more shout outs from you guys?
Man, thank you everybody for being here. We appreciate you guys. Just Anthony said it best. He stole my thunder. I didn't even get to say it this time.
Well, thank you, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below.
You ain't gonna let me
And,
be the only one say it without saying it. Like, subscribe, follow, damn it.
And the show.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring it back.
Give them their time back.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Dude, You Never Told Me. See you next time.
But you really didn't see the Juicy skit? Wait,
No, I
wait,
haven't
are
seen
you and I talking about the same one?
I'm talking about the BET one, man. Like he
We
just had it
wanna-
on.
You're not
Friday,
talking
Sunday?
about the one with Erica Kirk, right?
I mean, that was funny too, but nah, I'm talking about the Christian one. There,
No.
BET. He was at the BET. He got to host the BET Awards, and he came. He came
You want
in.
to end the recording? I can end it.
Dude, you never told me.